G'day guys, we have another beautiful clear night. However, it's about 11 p.m. and I've rocked up here quite late after about a 2.5 hour drive. So I've got to get setting up real quick. Well, by now, you would imagine I'll be starting to get ready to photograph the Andromeda galaxy, but that wasn't the case. And as you can see, I'm out here on the coastline during the day. Last night, we had some very trying conditions. There ended up being a lot of dew, a lot of mist, and basically forming a lot of fog that was sweeping in incredibly fast, and that was due to the cloud band just off the coastline here. So I didn't want to set up the RASs and then try and risk it. So I decided to abandon last night's imaging session, which was a shame because Andromeda I've got set up as a 4-panel mosaic. And I was hoping to shoot 2 panels last night and the other 2 tonight. But that's not going to be the case. So I'm going to have to try and cut down all my imaging time to shoot 4 panels in the one night in the short time frame that I've got to shoot Andromeda, because Andromeda is only between 13 and 15 degrees above the horizon level here. So I'm very jealous of these guys in the Northern Hemisphere. But let's hope that tonight's imaging session and tonight's weather it'll be better than last night. So we're all set up, ready to start a night's worth of imaging. However, I am still a little bit worried about the cloud that's just off the coastline here. If it drops down and hits that dew point setting, this whole area is just going to fog up like it did the night before. If that cloud moves in a little bit more inland, I'm pretty much going to be done for the night. So tonight's a bit of a gamble, but you know, sometimes you just got to try and take these opportunities when you can, and I'm doing that right now. Well, the twins are all set up. They're ready to start imaging tonight. It's going to be a little while yet before Andromeda is ready to start photographing. It is about 8 p.m. and Andromeda doesn't rise till about 12. So I've got a bit of time there to kill. And in the meantime, I think I might just grab some data from a dark sky location where I'm at of the that lagoon mosaic that I've been shooting the past couple of nights from the backyard at home. Let's just add some dark sky data to it and see what happens. Why not? Let's kill some time, eh? So yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now is get set up and start shooting the 4-panel mosaic of the lagoon that I've been doing from the backyard. Well guys, I just want to give you a bit of an update as to how the imaging session is going, and I finished capturing some HA and RGB under dark skies data for my lagoon mosaic that I've been working on, and now we are imaging the Andromeda galaxy. Now this is extremely challenging. I've had a couple little slight hiccups with the guiding, but however, we are underway going with that. We're currently shooting our first panel of 4 panels in total. I could fit the Andromeda in just one shot, but I wanted to shoot a wider version of it. You know me, guys. Mosaicing, it's a challenge that I love, and with Andromeda only, well, this panel was about 13 degrees above the horizon, so yeah, we're shooting through thicker atmosphere and everything. So I really hope I can do the Andromeda Galaxy justice, especially you guys up there in the northern hemisphere that get to photograph it right above you. I really hope I do these guys proud. Anyway, yeah, that's all I can say for now on how the night's going. We're about halfway through. I have lost some time collecting data for Andromeda because of the slight hiccups I've had in terms of the guiding. And after I finished my sequence of the Lagoon Nebula with Nina and all that, it didn't lock up my mount, but I seem to have lost my coordinates from CPWI to Nina for some reason. I don't know what it was. I think it might have just been the ending sequence going to park, and maybe it was still guiding through in CPWI. The guiding was still going, but Nina was stopped. And then, so anyway, I had to just quickly do a quick realignment of the mount and get that up and going. So I have lost about half an hour's worth of imaging time, which meant that my data, instead of capturing 18 frames in HA per panel and 36 frames in RGB, that's been changed to 10 frames in HA and 20 frames in RGB, purely because Andromeda sits so low on the horizon. I've only got maybe a 4-hour window of imaging before it's gone again. So yeah, very challenging, and fingers crossed we come out with a really nice Andromeda afterwards. Hope. Anyway, this is the halfway point, so I'm going to cut it out right here and report back to you a bit later on. Well guys, usually by now I will be reporting back to you in the middle of the night, just talking about how the imaging session is going. As you can tell, I'm not exactly on site imaging. I'm back home, and I almost wasn't going to worry about, or wasn't going to show you the image. To be honest with you, I'm not 100% happy with it, and I'll tell you why. When I went to shoot when I went to do a meridian flip, I didn't refocus, so a lot of that data ended up being out of focus, which was absolutely silly of me, because I just thought, yeah, we're doing well, everything's going fine, and I was just watching a movie on my iPad as it was imaging away, not really checking up on what was actually going on. So I had to reshoot some of those frames, which again made me have to shoot less frames in a total. So I don't have a lot of data with this. It's very noisy. But also the fourth mosaic panel, it couldn't plate solve for some reason, and Andromeda was getting super low. Already it's only about 13 to 15 degrees above the horizon. So by that stage, it was really low. And I just went ahead and just imaged though that fourth panel was like just to get some data, whether it was in the right spot or not, which it wasn't in the right spot. So yeah, and I only got maybe five frames before I couldn't shoot it anymore. There was some hedges and low-lying shrub and trees around that area. So yeah, it became a very hectic night. So I came home, I put the image together, adding the HA to the RGB, which really is not a lot of data at all, and came up with this image, which I'll share with you. But yeah, I'm not 100% happy with it at all, but I am happy with the details, some of the little details I can get that I see in this image, especially around the core of Andromeda. It can be very easily blown out. So I've been able to capture like all the dust, sort of thing, starting to spiral into the center with this little point of light in the middle. So I'm really happy with how that's turned out. But yeah, the rest of it, I'm not so much. So Andromeda, I will be back, and next time you better watch out, because I'm going to make sure I capture some really good data. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give me a big thumbs up if you have, and if you've got any questions, just leave a comment. And if you're new to this channel and would like to see some of my other videos, please check them out. Alright guys, on that note, I'm going to call it. So until next time, take it easy. Cheers.